Okay, I just took the liberty of kind of cutting the squash up just to kind of save a little time. We've got this is a half of a large onion or a medium onion. We'll go ahead and cut that up. Let me clean this off. Okay, we're going to saute our onion a little bit first in a little bit of oil. Now I like the fact that this didn't take a whole lot of oil to cook it in. In fact, we're just going to use 1 tablespoon. Get that on. Here's our one tablespoon of olive oil. And we'll go ahead and put our onion in and wait for it to start sizzling while we're cutting up our other things. Okay. Clean off our spoon. Okay, wait for that to get started. A lot of people don't use or know what to do with eggplant. And I think it's a good vegetable. It's very nutritious. Other than eggplant parmesan, we've done other things with eggplant, but it's healthy. It's good. It's not that hard to prepare. Ooh, I think my knife needs to be sharpened. There we go. Save that. Okay. I just peel it with a regular vegetable peeler. You just might, woo! Whoops! This is sounding good. And I thought this was good. Low calorie, very nutritious, and it made a lot. Okay, we're going to dice this up. I just like to cut this in slices. Yeah, we got a nice dice there. Okay, a lot of eggplant. And that was a 1 pound eggplant, by the way. Okay. That's coming along nicely, and I think nothing smells better than sautéing onions. Okay, we will put this in with our squash. Get it out of the way. And a pound of the yellow squash was about 2. I think I had 2 of them. They were pretty good size. And our I have Roma tomatoes here. They're a little bit heartier than some of the other tomatoes. It is. I think there's different names, names for the same thing. And so if these are not exactly plum tomatoes, it's a good substitute because you may not find plum tomatoes. I think I've read that it is, but I don't know if I'll swear to that. Okay. Since this is starting to brown, we're going to go ahead and put in our salt and pepper and our garlic. This is the recipe that called for the red pepper, correct? But I just used black. And we'll go ahead, I'm going to turn this down a little bit and put in our eggplant and squash. Oops, things jumping out. Okay, got that turned down. I'm going to put a lid on this. All right. Let that steam a little bit while we finish this. And we're also going to chop up some basil with this. And whenever we use the fresh herbs, we're always going to put that in with the last of the cooking so they don't lose their flavor. And I thought this basil had nice big leaves, so we're going to stack them up. Remember, I talked about that once or twice before, and it seems like the little leaves, it's easier to ball them up. But we'll lay them all out nice and neat. Let's stir this up here. I need a bigger boat here. Okay. All right, that looks good. What do we need? A tablespoon of that. So, stack them up, and then we can roll them. And then we can chop them. And they'll look just perfect. See, perfect. Chop those up. Okay. Get rid of that. Now, do I have everything in here? Okay, we've got the eggplant, the squash, the onions, the salt and pepper, the garlic. And we've cooked all this in a tablespoon of olive oil. Starting to get some good juice here. Okay. I don't like my vegetables real cooked. I like some crunch to it, so I'm going to go ahead and add the tomatoes and the basil, and we'll have it ready. Okay. I thought this looked really pretty. And like I said, you can eat a lot of this. This is actually servings for 8. All good kind of vegetables for you. We'll get that in a bowl. Turn that off. Oops. And of course, if you wanted to use zucchini instead of summer squash, that's great. I won't pick that up off of there. Okay, so that is our eggplant, squash, and tomato saute.